Welcome to another video from your best version. You already know how it works. Put on your headphones, get comfortable, feel the beat, and enjoy the tips that will be given in this video. Have you ever come across promises on the internet swearing that if you apply such a secret and follow such a method, you will achieve the perfect shape without much effort, and that until now you only haven't had that perfect shape because you didn't know about that method? All this time athletes working out and dieting, while I can have the same body just by paying $497 for this method. But today I'm going to tell you the truth, and no my friend, you're not going to lose 20 kilograms in 7 days with some infallible method. But man, I bought one of these courses once and got results, albeit few. So, not all of these courses are pure and totally misleading. Some techniques really work, they just aren't the miracles they promise you. And some techniques are really very basic and you probably already knew them before buying. But the truth is, if you want to have a shape like this, you, in addition to using steroids, have to have an effort and discipline well above average. Or maybe you don't want to use steroids and prefer to be natural and still have a body like this. You'll need a lot of effort and a lot of discipline to get to that level. And we haven't even touched on the subject of genetics yet. And it's no wonder that athletes live from the sport, because to reach levels like this, you have to breathe the gym. Come on, let's be honest. You've probably tried working out and after some time you just simply stopped training. And little by little, you stopped until suddenly, you stopped altogether. At some point, this must have happened to you. So, before showing you how to work out, I'm going to show you how to keep working out. Okay, I understand that I need to have discipline, but how can I have discipline? Well, it's simple, but it's not easy. Do you know the soccer player Erling Haaland? He is the biggest promise in soccer currently, and all thanks to his talent and mainly his impeccable discipline. He has one of the strangest and most difficult routines to follow. He only eats meat from local animals and does not ingest anything industrialized. He also does specific training to maintain his enviable physical shape. In other words, he has a lot of discipline and works hard to maintain his physical shape. He has several equipment available to filter the water to the maximum, and for him, even during vacations, he never misses a workout. Training has ceased to be an obligation and has become a desire. It's no wonder he is one of the greatest record holders in football history, at only 22 years old. Currently, he has achieved feats that many renowned players could not. He has scored 3 hat-tricks in 8 games, breaking Michael Owen's record, who needed 48 games to achieve the same mark. Haaland is certainly an example of focus and discipline. And if we change sports, this is Kobe Bryant, a basketball player who was in the top 5 of the highest scorers in NBA history. Most of his incredible results in games came not from his physical ability, but from his disciplined mindset. Kobe had a training called 666, in which he trained for 6 hours a day, 6 days a week, for 6 months out of the year. He was known for having insane training methods and dedicated himself to getting better and better. His goal was to extract the best from himself, and it was not uncommon to see him training on the court until late or watching hours of game replays to learn more. Sometimes, he even trained without using a ball, and although it may seem strange, it really must have helped. Michael Jordan, a basketball legend, said that Kobe was the only athlete who truly deserved to be compared to his work ethic. I'm not suggesting that you become a Haaland or Kobe Bryant and do everything they did. I'm just showing how their discipline took them so far in life. Haaland always aimed to extract the best he could offer on the field, just as Kobe did on the court. The greatest examples of discipline always come with strong and clear motives, and the motive has to be important to you, not to others. The idea here is that if you want to have discipline, you must have a clear motive for that discipline in your mind, otherwise, you will always end up stopping. Discipline is not easy to achieve, it is an eternal battle that you have to face. There's nowhere to run, but what's the first step to getting that discipline? You'll have to do the following. Take a paper and pen and write down all the reasons you have to start training. Write down everything that motivates you to do this, from frustrations to dreams. Now you know why you're doing this, and whenever you're feeling weak, giving up, or procrastinating, you'll look at that paper and remember why you started. After that, start chasing your goals today without excuses. At least take the first step, because if you leave it for tomorrow, it will only sabotage you. Believe me, procrastination is treacherous and wouldn't think twice before doing it to you. As someone once said, it is a man's own mind, not his enemy or foe, that seduces him to evil paths. If you want discipline, you must stay away from everything that distracts you and focus only on what brings you closer to your goals, such as videos on the subject, people who are where you want to be, and books that teach you the methods to start training. Now, what you should keep in mind is that you have never worked out before. Your body is not adapted to physical exercise, let alone working out every day. Neither your body nor your mind wants to exercise at this moment. This is because they have been inactive for a long time and no longer have the necessary disposition to face such a challenge. So, at your gym, start working out without much invention, do the basics well, socialize with the people at your gym, as they will help you continue to go to the gym in the future, but also don't chat with them all the time, only speak when you can. The same goes for those of you who have worked out before and are returning to working out. Start without much invention, do the basics well, and that will be good enough. But a warning, don't train lightly, train well, reach your limit. You know that last repetition that seems like it's impossible to execute? It is possible. Always do one more repetition, push your body to exhaustion. Doing a basic workout is already enough. To see results, it takes dedication and patience. It's worth remembering that the first month at the gym is more about adaptation than gaining muscle mass. If you can't afford a gym membership, training at home is an option, but it's more difficult. There are some techniques for training at home, but it won't be possible to talk about all of them in this video. If you want a video just about how to train at home, leave your comment below and don't forget to leave a like. To know what to eat and how many times, it's important to know your body type and how your body adapts to the foods you eat. There are 3 types of body types: ectomorph, mesomorph, and endomorph. You can have a combination of types, but you will always have a predominant one. The ectomorph is a person who can eat a lot and still not gain weight. They are usually thin, have thin bones, little body fat, and a fast metabolism. The mesomorph gains and loses weight very easily. If they eat a lot, they gain weight, but if they stop eating, they lose weight quickly. The endomorph has difficulty losing weight even when eating little. If they eat too much, they gain weight very quickly. In this case, it is important to eat more, but only nutrient-rich foods. Foods such as oatmeal, banana, milk, cereal, peanut butter, pasta, rice, sweet potato, chicken, and others are good for increasing body mass. Avoid foods that promote fat gain, such as those with a lot of fat and sugar. If you want to lose weight, gaining muscle mass is important. When you gain muscle mass, the fat in that area is consumed, making room for defined muscle. Protein-rich foods are important for building muscle mass, but they can be expensive. For those on a budget, eggs, oatmeal, and bananas are powerful and inexpensive foods. Focus on one or all 3 of these foods so that your wallet can handle it. A good option is to buy food in bulk and prepare your own meals at home. Another important tip is to look for alternatives to train at home. There are many exercises that can be done without equipment, such as push-ups, sit-ups, squats, and planks. You can use your own body weight to perform these exercises and save money on gym memberships. It is also important to remember that consistency is the key to achieving lasting results. It is not helpful to train intensely for 1 week and then do nothing for 2 weeks. It is better to have a more gentle exercise routine that you can maintain over time. Finally, it is important to remember that each person is unique and has different needs. Therefore, it is always good to seek professional guidance from a physical educator and a nutritionist, so that they can guide you according to your individual characteristics and help you achieve your goals in a healthy and sustainable way. In short, thank you for watching so far. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. See you next time.